Back in April 1870, during a terrible storm, the Walter Hood was wrecked on rocks not far behind me. Sadly, 13 people lost their lives. Ever since then, which is over 150 years ago, beachcombers who have walked along the beach here and up through the sand have uncovered artefacts from the wreck. Artefacts such as bolts, slithers of wood, and even bottles. Now, one man who's become quite obsessed with the wreck of the Walter Hood is Alan Moore. He's got a beach home not far from here, and he loves to come out and see what he can find in the sand. He's even written a book on the wreck of the Walter Hood. But not only has he written a book, he also has a gallery. Yes, a gallery in his own beach home here, in the stairwell and crammed into cupboards, lots of items that he managed to find on the beach here from the Walter Hood. Amongst those, not on display, but out the back, is a big bucket of literally hundreds of tiles that he's uncovered while walking along the beach here. While he's got some of the tiles in his cabinet as part of the gallery, these tiles in the bucket, they number the hundreds, and they're believed to actually have been on their way on the Walter Hood to Sydney, and they were intended for the floor of St Mary's Cathedral. Or were they? So Alan, how long have you been collecting these tiles?
30 plus years.
30 plus years, how many are there?
Don't ask me. A lot.
And why were there tiles on the Walter Hood?
Well, it's thought that they were intended for St Mary's Cathedral in Sydney, but I don't think that's true. They were probably intended for where you can still see some in St Mary's. That's on the vestry or one of the associated buildings, not the floor of the cathedral itself. And so if you just go walking on the beach here, every time you go on the beach, you can find a tile, or is it like after a big storm? No, tiles are fairly rare, but an awful lot of glass and a lot of ginger beer bottle.
Fairly rare? Look, you've got a few hundred there.
30 years.
30 years, okay.